Hey everyone, it's Pete DeYoung here with Remax Professionals with another monthly market update. I'm normally sitting here with Caitlin, but Caitlin is distracted right now because we're actually sitting in a really cool vintage clothing store in Inglewood called Change is Good.
Oh,
And Kate, whenever you're done shopping,
yeah.
Change is Good. All their profits
So
go to the
nice.
Calgary Dream Centre, which is an addiction recovery center here in the city. If you know the old hotel on McLeod Trail, that's where they are, just north of Chinook. They got about 150 guys living there, and I think about 300 clients in all of their programs. But they run like a 3-month program to help guys get through their addiction, and then they let them stay there for a year or two if they need to. And then they've got like a bunch of homes around the city too that, so guys aren't left homeless when they're done their program, and they have time to transition back into their family life or wherever they go from there. But it's a great program. And what Change is Good does, it's called social enterprise, where these nonprofits are nonprofits because anything they do make goes towards the another nonprofit, in this case, the Calgary Dream Centre. So it's a great place to shop. Apparently there's cool clothes here.
Yeah, there's tons actually. I'm I feel like I'm very distracted right now.
Yeah.
We're in like the right place but the wrong place at the
Yes.
same time.
Well, I'm looking to the right there and I don't see anything because it's all skirts and stuff, which I think would look pretty weird on me.
But they do
But
have a men's
but they
section.
have men's over here too.
Yes.
Yeah, all kinds of really cool jeans and flannel shirts and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. But Kate, we should probably talk about the market because
Right.
that's what we're here for.
Exactly.
And what's going on in the market is there's been a slight shift,
There has
right?
been a slight shift, yes. So inventory levels have eased over the last month compared to
September.
September.
And
Mhm.
even like we're seeing new listings come on a little bit less than they did last year at this time.
Yes.
So I don't know if this is the beginning of a trend or if this is just a blip. Time will tell. But we are
Yes.
also seeing like pretty radical variances between markets, right? Like the
Mm-hmm.
detached market
And
is
the detached and semi-detached
and
market.
semi-detached. Those markets are pretty stable. They're up 1 or 2% or down 1 or 2%, but they're pretty much stable. Where we're seeing some real changes, townhouses, and then especially apartments, right?
Yes.
But in
Yes.
general, we're seeing sales are still down 13% from last year. And in terms of new listings,
Yeah,
this is the good news.
This is the good news. It's only down almost 1%.
Yeah,
0.9.
1%.
Yeah.
But this is, I mean, we've been saying listings are up, listings are up, listings are up for so long. It's just so good to
Exactly.
finally report that listings are down. Now, of course, if you're a buyer, you still want listings to go up. You want an oversupply in
Yes.
market and you want, deals. And you're going to find that, like we said, within the apartment, especially,
Yes.
but even townhouses. There's probably deals now, and there's certainly opportunities to negotiate hard now, but you're going to see better prices too at some point.
Yeah,
If this
exactly.
continues.
And I think it's worth mentioning that maybe rent prices have also been kind of coming down. I've heard this in an article.
Yeah.
So that's kind.
You heard an article?
I read. I read it in an
I shouldn't
article.
bug you. I know what you meant.
Yes,
Yeah.
I read it in an article
Yeah.
that rent prices are also coming down. But didn't you also hear an interesting
New builds.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard this in an article too.
Yes.
But I heard in an article that this is crazy actually, new
Yeah.
condo builds in Toronto, and this is just newly built condos. This
Okay.
isn't just the whole condo market, but new builds in Toronto are down 60% from last year.
Wow.
In Vancouver, new build sales are down about 60%. And Calgary, we can take some pride. We're only down 57%. Condos, I mean, we've just built so many condos in the last while. And, we know why. I mean, immigration levels were so high for a while that's when everybody started applying for permits and putting holes in the ground saying we're going to build getting their financing in place, getting permits and stuff. Now immigration has slowed down a little bit and we're building all these condos considering that the rate was going to stay the same. So I think we're going to end up with a bit of an oversupply for a while. It'll clean up. And the best thing for low condo prices is even lower condo prices because they're just going to sell quicker. But in the meantime, we do have a bit of an oversupply that'll probably have to be taken care of for a while. But in the meantime, yeah, if you're a condo buyer, there's going to be some deals is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you got some room for negotiations for sure.
Yeah. So in terms of inventory is still way up, right? We're up
Yes.
30% from last year, but
Mhm.
compared to last month,
Last month, months of supply is actually from the 4 months that we were at for months of supply. Now we're down to 3.5 months.
yeah, so some slight improvement, right? We are
Exactly.
starting to burn through some inventory, which is, or it's not even that we're burning through inventory, so we're not seeing listings come out at the pace they were. So,
Mhm.
so there, you know, if you're a seller, glimmer of hope there. What do we call that? A green sprout or something. Anyways, but there is some news there. Anyways, we'll see if, like I said, we'll see if it's a trend or whether it'll continue. In the meantime, yeah, detached homes are down about 1.5 points, right? 1.5%.
Mhm.
The benchmark price that we use is about 744,000 right now. Semi-detached about the same, right?
Yep, semi-detached is actually up almost 1%.
Yeah. So I mean, they're basically the same as they were.
Yes.
Townhouses, though, they're down about 5.5% from last year.
Yes.
That's not great news. 5.5% is legit, and apartments even more so.
Even
right?
at 7%, basically 7%.
It seems like, by the way, whenever we see a certain market segment, whether it's like an apartment segment or even a certain area of the city, it's the markets that like had the sharpest trajectory up are the ones that are, you know, the quickest to go down, right?
That's
It's almost like
true.
the pendulum swung too far in some of these areas.
Yes.
We see it with apartments, but we're also seeing it in certain areas of the city, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
I'm going to be looking
Go
at
down.
I'm going to be looking at you when I go here. Okay, because we left it here when I'm looking at you. So in terms, like I said, in terms of the city, the Northeast, which was like rocking it when
Yep.
prices were going up, they were outperforming every other area of the city.
And now they're doing the worst in the city.
The pendulum swung too far,
Exactly.
and it's coming back the other way. They're down what, like 6%, 7%?
7%. 7%.
Yeah, almost 8 really.
Yeah, 7.8%.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if you said 6.7, I was gonna go 6.7.
No.
Oh, the east part of the city, which is like, you know, Dover, Forest Lawn, Erin Woods, that area, they're at 6.8, which is like so close to being able to say 6.7, whatever that means. Do you know what that means?
I have no idea. I think, are we too old?
I am.
I think I'm getting there too.
Oh boy, we're both gonna get old. But like the downtown, which is just always, it kind of seems like it's always the same, right? Like, right?
Yeah.
It's down about 4%
Yep.
in terms of benchmark prices again, right? This is what
Yes.
we're talking about.
Yep.
The West is down about the same. Northwest is down very little. It's down 2.1%. So yeah, different areas of the city are going to do different things. So, but yeah, let's see if any of them are 6.7 next month. That'll be so lit. Or no, alpha or something.
Is it alpha now? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's like alpha riz. Like, it'll be really good if one of them is 6. I don't know. If you're looking to sell your house or you're looking to buy a house, get in touch with us because we love doing that. Don't we, Kate?
Oh, we'd love to.
We
Yes,
love helping
absolutely.
people sell houses or buy houses. And we do have the best clients. So what that means is if you call us, you're one of the best clients.
I know.
Weird how that works, eh?
I know.
So, it's so cool. Yeah, all they have to do to become one of the best clients in the world is call us.
Yeah.
And then they've made it top of the heap. So give us a shout. Be one of the best clients in the world, and we'll treat you that way. I promise. My phone number, which I'm sure our editor will put there or there or there or there. My phone number is 403-818-7310. So you can phone me or text me anytime. And Kate, you have a phone?
I do have a phone, and my phone number is 403-615-2346.
Yeah. Give us a shout anytime. We're happy to discuss any of this. Thanks so much. Oh,
stay tuned for next episode. We're going to put Pete in a kilt.
We will not be putting Pete in any kind of a skirt, including a kilt. It's not going to happen. But thanks for watching. Have a great month. Talk to you soon.